Hello, welcome to Dan's Hobby Room. Today we're going to be doing the Revell Lamborghini countach. This is in 16th scale. So let's take a look what's in the box. So we've got some wheels, rims, in a satin chrome finish. Then in black plastic we have the window frames and some more chrome, brake parts, exhaust, rotors. And the last piece of chrome we have some headlight and taillight parts, license plates, shifters, rear view mirror. Then molded in tan with interior parts, two-piece seats, door panels, trunk, and center console backrest. Then we move on to a black chassis pan, suspension parts, chassis parts, the spare tire. A lot of parts on this one. 16 scales, always bigger, usually means a lot more parts. There's another black plastic. We have some engine parts, dashboards, inner wheels, hubs, radiator, steering wheel. This next one is molded in gray. We have the engine halves, headers, engine pan, transmission halves. And then another one molded in black. We have the fender flares, engine heads, valve covers, front bumper, engine scoops, engine hood, the wing, miscellaneous engine parts, carburetors. Then we have another black. We have the doors, headlights, engine hood, trunk lid. Then we have tires, very nice tires with tread patterns. And they do say Pirelli on them. Nice rubber tires. Comes with some red wire for the spark plug wires. Here's the other tires. It has springs that comes with it. Steel axles. And then we have the body. And the glass. Door glass, tail lights, lenses. And then the instructions, typical Revell instructions. So this video is going to be from start to finish, so you will see the end of this finished model. So stay tuned for the next video. Okay, welcome back. I've got some progress on the Revell Lamborghini build. I've got the motor is in, wheels are on. There we go, 3 of them. So far with the instructions, we've put the motor and tranny together. Then you put some axle and some brakes. Then the bottom of the motor goes in the chassis. It gets some tubular chassis rails, shocks, radiators, some braces. Then you install the front wheels and brakes. Then we move on to the top of the motor. Valve covers, heads, distributor and wires, carburetors, headers. Then that goes onto the top of the motor. And then muffler. And that's basically it for this side. And then the other side we start the interior. Got my interior seats so far. Now these are going to need some putty and some sanding because they're two-part seats and they don't seal up very well, so they'll need some putty and some sanding. Now the reason why the front tire is off, because I wanted to show you I've run into an issue with the front tires. Now this is on every Revell model. When you push this into the rim, these little nubs, they go too far. They're right against the rim. So then it's really hard, almost impossible to get that on there. So then what I did was I sanded the side of it to get that closer, to get those nubs to go in the holes. So now this is basically the only problem with this model is has certain issues, and it's with every Revell model that things do not fit. I mean, you'll see with especially with the doors they don't fit close at all. They're really out of whack. You'll see that in the next portion of the video. But it's kind of an easy fix, and the doors do open. You could display the model with the doors open, so it wouldn't matter. But if you want them closed, or at least down, they gotta be fixed because they're way off. But the motor's really nice. I really like the way they did the motor with the wires and everything and all the detail. So we're getting ready to move on to the interiors next, and then some body work. So the next section will be, you'll see the interior going in, and then you'll see some body work. I'll show you the doors, how the doors don't fit right. So I'll see you soon. Okay, welcome back. We've got some more progress. We have part of the interior in, the seats, and the center console shifter, and some gauges in center. We've got that painted up, and that's in. A little tip on the interior, on the back. Now, if you're going to leave this the tan plastic color or paint it some other color, you're going to want to paint it back a flat black or black, because when you open the engine bay door, you'll see the back of the interior. Mine's all black, so it doesn't really matter, but if that's tan, you're going to see that when you open the door. So you might want to paint that black. So we got that done. And then we've got some other parts painted. The dashboard's painted, the upper dashboard, and then the other part. I'm working on that. Detailed painting. Steering wheel, some detail painting on that, and then we have the front compartment. It's the spare tire and battery. That's on there. The spare tire hubcap does not fit in the tire very well, so to get it to fit better, you just cut the tire a little bit. Open it up some more, get it to fit in there better. So moving on to the body. Last time I told you about the doors. Now this is the door. Now that fits on the bottom good, but then as you can see, there's a big gap. And every Revell Lamborghini is like this. Every one I've had, they don't fit at all. They're not even close. But what I do is I take a hairdryer and I just heat up this area here, and here. And then I just use my hands and bend it. And then you'll see this other side, the driver's side door, has already been bent. It's not perfect, but it's definitely a lot better. And the regular hair dryer works. I mean, you can use a lighter or you can use a heat gun, but I don't know if I'd recommend a lighter or a heat gun because they could definitely melt the plastic. They're a lot hotter and they can melt the plastic. You know, I just use a regular hair dryer. That works fine and not really going to risk melting the plastic or deforming it. So, and then I also have my fender flares on and the front bumper. The front bumper didn't fit too well, like the side parts, side flares. So I just had to glue it and then put clothespins on it. And I also put clothespins on the fender flares just to make sure they're snug. They fit pretty good, but they're not perfect. So I just use coat hangers, glue it up, and then put coat hangers overnight to get them to fit nice. So I'm pretty much, the rest of the model is pretty much working, doing stuff on the body. So I got to do some more things on the body, and then I'm going to primer and paint it. I'm painting it in a silver color. So next video might be primered and painted. Next video, and then we'll wrap it up with one more video with it wrapped up. I got the back rear trunk, this and the door panels. So see you next video. And we're back, and we are near completion. We've got the body painted up, and it is almost finished. Got the doors. They're ready to go on. All the glasses in them. And then we have the body, primed and painted silver. Tail lights. Wing is on. Engine cover. Dashboard glues onto the body. Everything is painted up, glasses in. Up next is the throttle on the body, and we'll be done. So I'll see you in a little bit with a finished model. And here it is, the Revell 1/16 scale Lamborghini Countach. It's all finished, painted in silver. Got the engine bay. That opens up for the trunk. Doors open. And the trunk opens. You got the spare tire and your battery, master cylinder. V12 engine. Big old Pirelli tires on it. There it is. On to the next one. Thanks for watching.